So now last year Chris Bumstead was second to you, and he was second again this year.
Who?
About the Breon.
Yeah, he got it. I totally believe he should have won it, and he did.
Take your time. How are you?
So great.
I worked hard on it. The thought process and all that, I worked hard on it. So I'm glad you said that.
I can tell the way you move, your poise, your control.
Yeah.
It's like you had the audience just waiting for more.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, you could have did a couple encores. There was
I know. If they would have given us more time.
Yeah. Pretty sure you start doing anyhow.
All right. And get out there.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Take it off now. They can't close the curtain.
Right.
It's you own the place, man.
Right.
Great job.
Thank you so much.
You know, you feel good?
I feel great. Got some rest.
You got a bunch of
food.
Yes, great. A bunch of people waiting for you.
Okay, wow. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And that was a great little thing that they did. With you guys.
The old school, they were like,
Right?
thanks for doing it. Samir learned to pose and stuff.
You know Samir. Samir did his thing. I was like, yep, that's Samir.
Great job. Enjoy it. Celebrate.
Absolutely.
Come by and meet Breon Ansley, two-time Classic Physique Olympia champion. Hey guys, we're at the Old School Labs booth here at the Olympia Day 2, and I'm here with the champion, Breon Ansley. Congratulations, Breon.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. This mic makes you want to sing.
You're the two-time champ now, buddy. How does it feel? It's less than 24 hours after your victory. Has it sunk in that you not only won the Classic Physique Olympia, but you're the defending champ?
It hasn't sunk in all the way quite yet. Somewhat it has. A little, flashes of, yeah, we did it again, are hitting me. But this truly feels amazing. It really does. And man, it's just great when you have the evidence, of all the hard work paying off like this, because I worked my tail off. Let me tell you, I'm not going to say that I worked harder than anybody else out there and all that, because I know everybody works hard and everybody is focused and everybody is, they're consistent and all that, but I know what I did and what I put in. And I know, and that's the reason why I was so confident with what I had to present on stage this weekend. So I'm very, very excited and very proud of that. And that's what everybody should be proud of, when they work hard for something and then they really achieve it and then they deserve it,
Right.
That's just what it's about.
So, criticizing your physique from last year to this year, what did you feel you needed to work on from last year's first victory to the second victory?
A few things, actually. We're perfectionists with myself and my team, Chris Cormier, Brandon Gertis. I wanted to bring up my legs. I wanted more depth in my back, bring up my lats, chest, triceps, calves, abs, everything to make this a three-time champ. It'll be everything again. That's just what it is. You got to be a perfectionist, and you got to always critique yourself hard, and always want to improve and do better.
So now last year Chris Bumstead was second to you, and he was second again this year.
Who?
C-Bum, Chris Bumstead.
All right. Just I don't know anybody's name, but Breon, please.
So some people last year said they thought he should have won. Was that motivating for you this year?
Of course it was, because I, maybe felt it was a little disrespectful to kind of disregard the champ and to maybe think that I'm going to stay the same, and I'm just going to be complacent with how I'm looking, and then I'm not going to improve, and I'm not going to go into the lab and work hard and try to, I'm just going to just let somebody just take it away from me. So yeah, that was very motivating with Chris and, some of the other guys too that were being talked about. But all in all, I'm focused on myself, If you're the champ and now the two-time champ, you're doing something right for sure, and your physique is what they're looking for. And really what they do is just compare me to me. They probably don't even compare me to the other competitors. They compare me to Breon. What have we seen you looking like before? So all in all, it's just a battle and a competition to myself.
Well, speaking for myself, I wasn't here last year, but I thought it was a decisive victory last night. I thought you closed the door pretty decisively, and you look like a clear winner to me. One thing I want to talk about is your posing, because sometimes in the bodybuilding world, they criticize the posing of today's athletes. They're not as good as they used to be, and coming from being old school like myself, I know back in the day we had some great posing routines. And I was very impressed with your posing routine, because you could tell it was original, it suited your physique, it was aesthetic, and it was a great routine. So congratulations on that. You must have really worked hard on that.
I did, and people don't realize, the amounts of thought process that I put into posing, some sleepless nights that I have on which music I'm going to choose, what movements I'm going to do to what points in the music. I mean, it's kind of detailed, I take posing very seriously, and this is classic physique, so classic is what posing is all about, along with the physique and with the presentation. So I take that very seriously, and it would be a mistake, if any classic competitor out there does not. I think, to really showcase your physique, you have to know about your body, and you have to know what works for you, and you have to know how to showcase it and how to be a showman up there. These people pay money to see us perform and to see us showcase our physique and all our hard work, So posing extremely important, and I'm so glad that people receive my posing very well, and they like it, because that's important to me, and we're going to continue to bring our own swag to it and continue to develop it and continue to be a showman out there with posing and put on great performances out there.
One other thing I want to say about the posing though, Breon, was it was unique to you, which I thought was really good. I think my experience watching some of these classic physique champions is they come out and they're imitating someone else's routine. You know what I mean? They're trying to make it aesthetic, but they're doing somebody else's routine. Your routine was all you. And I think, remember when we all met at the firehouse back in May, and me and Tom and you were there, and Tom was telling you have to create your own style. You have to be Breon, and I think that's what you did last night. You created your own unique posing style. It was your poses, it was your routine, it was aesthetically yours, and I think that's what was really impressive to me about it.
Thank you so very much. And that's probably why I have sleepless nights, thinking about, how original I need to be and how creative I need to be and how I need to stand out and, not emulate, just the next guy. I really take my homework and from you guys and the history of bodybuilding. I really have studied great posers out there, and then just twist it and make it into my own style, but you have to know about the history, you have to know where this whole art form has come from to really know what to do with it, and to know how to present it the right way, because it's classic, nowadays in the new age, but classic was created, 30, 40, 50 years ago. So, and it was done a certain way. So you got to honor, you got to honor the game and honor this sport. What a great sport and a great game we have here.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that you understand the history and you're honoring that, and I think that's great. That's why you're such a great champion. So we got to mention last night also, we got a shout out for Old School Labs, because Samir Bannout and Tom Platz were sitting right in the front row, and they watched your victory, and you gave them a shout out right up at your victory speech.
That was appropriate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, wow. The timing of that was great, and it all worked out, to give Samir and to give Tom a shout out. Old school, most definitely. And Samir, and his personality,
He got right up and hit a pose.
Hey, he wanted to get on stage and pose down with me probably right then and there.
Right.
But it was great. You know, Old School is great. The supplements are great, and I think what's so great about Old School supplements is you can use them all year round. Bulking phase, cutting phase, right up into the show. You know, because the natural aspect of them.
Well, I think you're a great champion, Breon. I got a chance to know you this last year. You're very humble, you're very confident, and you're really coming to your own now with this 2-time win. So I hope you keep going for a long time. I think you're a great champion.
Thank you so very much, John. I appreciate you. We're just getting started, Old School. Oh boy, for the damn win, Old School style. Let's rock.
Alright, I'm standing here talking to a 2-time Classic Physique champion, Breon Ansley, with his trainer, Chris Cormier, the legendary posing and training extraordinaire. You guys, fresh off of the trip to Kuwait, we put in some serious work. Not that you need to go to Kuwait, but tell me about the experience in Kuwait that helped refine this defensive title.
I think it was just the atmosphere, being under him 24/7, you know, with the training, with the posing, with the mindset, you know, and all the little nuances that he knows and brings to the table. I think that was just the difference, just being under his wing, you know, all the time. Yeah, every night I would go to bed and say, hey man, I don't want it to be even a close contest between 1 and 2. So because of that, my mindset was just so focused and so tunnel vision with what I was doing and how hard I was going to work and my mentality with how I was going to go about things. And I had him working me like a dog, you know, and I accepted it. We get wrapped up in training and we get wrapped up in just kind of just wanting to build our body and being selfish about winning. But I have no idea the impact that I have on people across the world. And that's really touching. It's really heartfelt. You know, people tell me that they changed their whole lifestyle and they changed the way they see their family, they treat their kids. You know, so that's really touching, and that's really a blessing. So I think that's what this is truly really all about too. Samir and Tom, they really talked to me about you know, how it was and how the performing was when they were coming up, and how to be a showman and how to really take what you're doing on a serious level and on a professional level.
How nice must it feel to win and defend the title and then head off to Hawaii once again? November 10th, you guys are going to be out in Hawaii. You had a great time, didn't you?
Oh, I had a blast. Aloha.
Chris?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be there November 10th in Hawaii.
That's my birthday too, matter of fact. So what a birthday present.
Yeah,
right?
man. It's nice to be able to create that opportunity where you guys can come out and support the things we're doing out in Hawaii on November the 10th. But right now, basking in the glow of victory, we got the legend Chris Cormier, the 2-time Olympia Classic champion Breon Ansley, meeting and greeting with all of his fans. Enjoy the weekend and we'll see you in Hawaii.
Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate you. Absolutely.
All right, from Old School Labs.
My man, Big Breon, Mr. Olympia, right here. We're talking about one of my favorite people, one of the most awesome physique right now, and bodybuilding, the real good Old School right here. You were phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
See, those guys, bigger than you in size, they look much smaller than you. Because you smoked them all.
Right. Well, that's
Congratulations.
that really feels like a million coming from you, because I look up to you, man. You know, I do my homework.
I'm being honest, not because you're an Old School, because you are a true champion, because you really put it together. I know you busted your rear end.
Absolutely.
And thank God it all paid off.
Yes.
And we proved to the whole world that the bigger are better.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm being outweighed by like 40, 45 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm 180. I have to weigh in at 180. These guys get to weigh in at 220, 225. You know, but I don't think my muscle looks any smaller than theirs.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No way. Hey, I had that same experience.
Of course.
When I went against Lee Haney, Marco Fox,
Yes.
Joseph Bogo, they outweighed me by 60, 70 pounds.
Yes.
So, you know, diamonds come in smaller packages.
All right.
We don't mean to say by no means that you're small. You are more than big enough.
Yes.
But, you know, I tell people I love eagle and cat. I'm not into the hippo and hyena. But you know what? You really look like an eagle and you pose like a beautiful.
Thank you so
On a
much.
scale of 1 to 10, I'm sorry to tell you, but I give you 11.
Oh wow, sorry to say. And that means the world. You know how much I really adore, you know, and I really cherish posing. And this is a family, yes. We win in these together. We most definitely are. And now we have 3 between the both of us.
That's right, that's right.
And we're going to keep on notching them. We're going to keep on, you know, notching them together and putting them together. We're not done. We're just getting started. And I have the best crew and the best teachers and, you know, and the best bodybuilding legends in the game to help me throughout this process. So I'm in the greatest place ever.
And you know what? You're so kind to everyone. You never walked around like this. You know, this is what champions are all about, really. And I'm honored to call you a friend. And I'm extremely elated and happy that you are the man who kicked ass.
Yes, thank you so much, Samir.